Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're going to give you an update on Season 10. It is absolutely horrible. I have seen a lot of comments from you guys. I also want to thank you all for the comments that you've left on the previous videos. I see that there's a lot of people going through a lot of the same things and Season 10 is a mess. It is an absolute disgrace and there's a lot of us that are not happy about it. Now, as you can see, I'm still at level 7. There is 46 minutes left until Road to Glory starts, and I have not been given the experience that was promised to us. It was promised that it would be sent out via mail, and there is no mail that's arrived whatsoever. Speaking of mail, I have seen a lot of you have the give and take rewards, and they just refuse to work. Whenever you click on them, it's just saying network error. That hasn't been fixed either. I've seen that Royal Rumbles take about 45 minutes to play. That is an ongoing issue that they do not care about. The PvP, like whether it's War Games, whether it's Royal Rumble, whatever it is incredibly difficult. They have done away with the previous version of these events. I've not played them, so I don't know offhand, but I have seen a lot of people complain and say that it is ridiculous, that it is, it basically requires you to have a fully pro'd highest tier deck in order to win anything. And by highest tier, of course, I mean legitimately having a playset of, pro crucibles, both male and females, in order for you to actually be able to guarantee get wins in any of these things. So there's a lot of issues. And what has Cat Daddy done about it? Nothing. But what have they done? I shall show you. They went ahead and they posted, Season 10 is here, follow us at WWE Supercard, repost it with a reply, #giveaway, and you could be entered into one of 10 winners to get the Season 10 Mega Bundle, where you get 10,000 credits, 10,000 super coins, and a whole bunch of cards. That is their way of shutting you up. That is them saying, retweet this, show the world how great WWE Supercard is, Season 10 and all that kind of stuff, and you have a chance of being one of 10 winners that you'll get these prizes. However, we're not interested in fixing the problems for everyone else. We're not interested in fixing the problems for each and every one of you that's watching this video right now. And I have seen a lot of the other YouTubers that do WWE Supercard not complain about the problems. A lot of the bigger named YouTubers, I won't name any names, but they're saying, no, Season 10 is fantastic, it's great, there's all these new things. And that's not the case. It is absolutely not the case. A lot of these YouTubers, they are saying whatever makes Cat Daddy and etc. happy, because that's where they get their money from. Now, I get a lot of views, and I get a lot of ad revenue. Not an awful lot of ad revenue, but there's some. But that is not enough to make me not create this video. So I want you to see that there is sacrifice here, that I am going to tell you what we are going to do. So, you may be thinking, well, I'm going to stop playing Supercard. I'm not going to support this, and that's not the best thing you can do, if I'm honest. There is a better thing you can do. So, you may be thinking, oh, but I'm only one person. One person won't make a difference. And 8 billion people on this planet say the same thing every single day. And if just a bunch of us decided to actually do something, then, maybe something would get done. But everyone has this opinion of, oh, but I'm only one person. And you are one person, but together we can be one united force. And we need to stand up and say, hey, Supercard, I am not happy with the way that you're doing things. Now, as many of you know, I frequent Japan on occasion, and Japan has a very, very interesting way of protesting things. Whenever they go on strike or whenever they disapprove of something or whatever, for example, if the trains go on strike, if the buses go on strike, the way that Japan deals with it is people don't stop working. They don't stand outside with picket lines and all that kind of stuff because the people in charge, the companies, don't care. They don't care. That's why in Europe and America, these strikes can last for days, weeks, even sometimes months, and there's nothing that can be done about it. However, in Japan, strikes do not last very long at all, because the way that it is done is people continue doing what they are doing. They continue doing their work. So example, the train conductors will still go into work. They will still continue doing their train driving things. The ticket officers will still be there. The bus drivers will still go en route. However, they will refuse to take any money from the public, meaning that the companies are still running. They still have all of their overheads that are all still being paid out. They still have to legally hand out a wage to the people that are working. And these companies start losing tremendous amounts of money, and the only ones that gain profit from it or any kind of gainability are the public, who get to just ride those for free during these times. Now, obviously, we are not train drivers, we are not bus drivers or such. We are players of a mobile game on WWE Supercard. So, what can we do? Well, my suggestion to all of you folks out there is that you do in fact continue playing WWE Supercard. And until they fix the game, do not spend any money on WWE Supercard. Use all the credits that you have here, but don't bother getting the Battle Pass. Don't buy any additional credits. Don't get any of these. Use whatever credits, whatever super coins you've got there, but don't give them any money until you are happy and satisfied. Don't feel like, oh, well, I've been with Supercard for 4, 5, 6 years. I've been playing since Season 8, Season 9, Season 3. I've been playing since the very start of Season 1. But this is how to make a change, because a lot of the people in charge will not care about your problems. However, the people in charge of them will absolutely care when they see a drop-off on the market, when they see that the costs of running WWE Network, or WWE Supercard, are significantly higher than the amount coming in. And they will say, hey, what's going on here? What's the problem? And they will be the ones that will get changes made, that will get the game sorted. And if you don't, then WWE Supercard is going to wind up the exact same way that NBA Supercard did, where they will just announce that they are closing down the game because there's not enough people playing it, because they just got too greedy in their ways. And I think WWE Supercard is going down the same route, and we need to let them know that we are fans of WWE. We like Supercard, but we do not like the current changes. You guys have messed up. You have created problems. There's a whole bunch of us that should be on level 12, and we are not. We are on level 7. There is a whole bunch of you that are sitting there with give and take rewards that you have paid for that you cannot get because it just goes into a network error. There are some of you I have seen that can't even get into the game yet, still almost 24 hours after the game has came back up from Season 10. There's a whole bunch of you that, was delayed in getting to play. Even myself, I'm still on level 7. I refuse to play. I have lost an entire day where there has been a day of people playing the game, getting all the rewards, and getting a head start on me. And what has Cat Daddy done about it? Nothing. So, if you're not happy, because I know I'm not, and, if you're like me and I know I am, then we need to do something about it. So if everyone just deletes Supercard off their phone, the game will just close down. Nothing's going to be done. Nothing will change. It'll just be gone. And that's not what we want to do. because you're all here watching this video because you are fans of WWE Supercard. And there's a lot of things that has made us unhappy about WWE Supercard. And if we want those things changed, if we want PvP to go back to the way it was, if we want to see some major changes, if we want to see them actually step up and acknowledge their mistakes and fix them, then what we have to do is we have to continue playing the game, but we don't spend any money on them until we are happy. Do not get your point doublers for Road to Glory. Just leave it. Don't buy the Battle Pass. Just leave it. Because next month's Battle Pass will most certainly have a Crucible card. And this month's Battle Pass, the Becky Lynch, is only Noir. And I can actually show you that the Becky Lynch is actually going to be weaker than every single Pro Crucible that you're going to get in the future. And once this changes from 2 ways to win, well, let's just take a look at the 2 ways to win. So there we are. So the stats are 227 from weakest to lowest, 248, 283, and 288. And the Battle Pass Becky Lynch, you can see it is from weakest to highest, 226, 240, 255, and 278, which is indeed weaker. And that is for Becky Lynch, who should be on the high-end range of the Noir cards, against Maxine Dupree, who should be on the very, very low-end range of the Crucible cards. And if you're going to continue playing, then you should all be Crucible by the time that next month comes around. I know a few of you have already grinded your way and got up there. I would have been joining you if my level was the number that it's supposed to be. I don't know what they're planning to do, whether they're just planning to set everyone who had the problem, they're level 2, level 12, which means that any experience that you get between now and then is just going to be wasted. Or if they're going to send out the experience that you should get in a mail, in an inbox, but we haven't seen it. I sent a message to support. I have been on the WWE Supercard Discord, and we have not, short of a couple of messages, we have not seen anything actually done here that's actually going to try and fix anything. So, if you're as disappointed as I am, that is what we need to do. Play the game, but don't pay the game. That's how you get a change. And once they make that change, once they are happy with it, then by all means at that point, spend your money the same way that you would in every other previous season, but only do so when you are happy. Because if you don't, then they're just going to keep taking your money, and you're also going to be not happy every point going forward from this point onwards. So if we want to see Season 11 of WWE Supercard, that's what we do. We make WWE Supercard stand up and make a change. That is going to be it for this video, folks. If you agree with me, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these videos go out, so you can see when more of these updates go out, and we'll see if WWE Supercard actually does bother to do anything and make a difference, or does WWE Supercard close its doors and we are just done after Season 10. That's it for this video, folks, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.